Hey guys, it's Jeremy from howtohockey.com. In this video, I'm going to be sharing a goal scorer secret, and with knowledge of that new secret, I'm going to be giving you a few drills that you can use to work on your goal scoring at home. It's a pretty simple secret, but it works and it's very effective, and these drills are a lot of fun to work on at home. So let's get right to it. So what's the secret to scoring more goals that every good goal scorer knows? It seems pretty obvious, but I do have some cool stats for you, and it's simply go to the net, get closer to the net. There's a few reasons for this. Number one, the closer you are to the net, the more accurate your shot is going to be. Take a shot from 50 feet away and from 5 feet away, you're going to hit the net a lot more when you're in close. Number two is the goalie has way less time to react. If you're 50 feet away, lots of time to read the puck, make the save. 5 feet away, goalie doesn't have that much time to react to your shot. Third reason is because that's where the puck is going. If the puck's always going to the net and you're always going to the net, you can get those tip-ins. So tip-ins is one way to score. Another one is off the rebound. So there's a few reasons why you want to go to the net and get closer, but there's a few more reasons, and I'm just going to back this up with stats. So there's a Toronto Star reporter, broke down I think about 6,500 goals in an entire NHL season. It showed that 20% of the goals were scored from within 6 to 10 feet of the net, and 22% of the goals were scored from within 11 to 15 feet. So that's almost half of the goals in the entire season were scored within 15 feet of the net. This is the radius that I set with the cones. So the orange cones are 15 feet away from the net, and the neon cones are 10 feet away from the net. So in the NHL, I think it was the 2012 season, 22% of goals were scored between the neon cones and these orange cones. So this little arc right here, and then 20% of the goals were scored between the neon cones and 5 feet away. So 5 to 10 feet away from the net right there. And getting any close to that is pretty much where the goal crease is. Okay, now that you know to go to the net, let's work on a few drills that are going to help you score more goals once you get there. Before I start, I'm just going to talk about the setup that I'm using because people always ask. So I'm using a roll-up shooting pad. I have an easy goal net, and then because I'm on grass, so it's a little bit softer, I just put a piece of plywood underneath this roll-up shooting pad. And if you want to get into this stuff, I'll put a link in the video description for you guys. So first drill. This is pretty simple. I want you to do a horseshoe drill with the pucks. You can do as many pucks or as few pucks as you want, and you're just going to make a horseshoe around the top of the net. What you're going to do is shoot these pucks quickly, because when you're in close, you want to get quick shots off. You don't want to play with the puck because it gives the goalie time to set up. So get quick snaps on net. You can work on your accuracy, so I'm going to go try to shelf these ones. So I'm trying to go up high. Oh, that one went over the net. See, that's why we got to practice this stuff, right? And I hit that puck. So that's a quick drill. I'm just trying to shelf it every time. And I'll give you a little bit of a variation that you can do as well. To keep this drill fun and to continue to challenge yourself, I recommend throwing in a few different variations. So in that one, I was just trying to shelf it every time. You can also work on your accuracy. So try to go top left every time, top right every time, go for the bottom corners, or you can alternate. Top left, top right, top left, top right, as you go through and hit all those pucks. You can also do your backhand. I highly recommend working on that because the backhand is a bit of a neglected shot, and if you have a good backhand in close, you're going to score a lot more goals. So for this one, I'm going to go top left every single puck. Let's see how many I can hit. Remember, you want to get those pucks off fast, and you want to try to not miss the net. There we go, top left every time. Another great drill to work on your scoring when you're in close to net is to work on moving the puck quickly from your forehand to backhand or backhand to forehand. So in this one, I'm going from forehand to backhand. I have one pile of pucks on one side of the shooting pad. I'm going to quickly move it across the shooting pad and then try to lift it up. Because when you're shooting, you're not always going to have a clear shot of the net. The goalie might be set up. So if you can quickly move the puck from one side of your body to the next and then lift it up, and if you can do that quicker than the goalie can slide across, you're going to score some goals. So that's what we're going to work on here. I'm going forehand to backhand, and then to keep some variation, you can start with the puck on the other side, go backhand to forehand. So what I recommend is start by just slowly moving the puck over and just working on that technique. So pulling the puck across, going from forehand to backhand, and then getting that puck up high. So work on the right technique, the motion. Once you get comfortable shelving those pucks each time on either your backhand or your forehand, then start going a little quicker. Once you start going faster, it's going to be more difficult. You'll start missing the net a little bit more, but once you get that speed, you're going to get more goals that way. So there, that was a little bit of a weak one, but just work on that speed. So start slow, go faster and faster and faster. And if you're looking for any tips on getting the puck up high when you're in close to the net, I have two videos, one for your forehand, one for the backhand. Search through the YouTube channel and have all kinds of tips for your technique. The last drill that I have for you to work on when you're in close to the net is to work on your deception. If you're in close to the net and you can do something to trick the goalie just for a half second or a quarter second even, it's going to be enough to buy you time to get an opening and to get that edge and score more goals. So a few things you can do, and I'll start with some simple ones, work my way up. So the first one is just to show a little bit of blade and fake like you're gonna shoot to one side. So I have my blade, I'm just stick handling over the puck here. All I'm gonna do is open it to this one side. And sometimes that's enough to get the goalie to slide. It depends how tense he is and how much he thinks you're actually gonna go to that side. So just by opening the blade like that, you can buy yourself a half second to go to the other side, trick the goalie, make a move even. So all it's gonna look like is go like this, open the blade, and you can go backhand. You could also just show some blade to the right side and then shoot for the left side. So that one would look like this, just open some blade and then shoot for the left side. So he thinks you're going this way, shoot the other way. It's just enough to freeze the goalie a little bit. Last thing that you can do is just a simple move. So instead of actually faking a shot, you're just moving to one side, catching it, bring it back to the other side and shooting. This is a really easy one to do. Do the same thing. If I want to shoot to my backhand, I'm gonna fake to my forehand, come back to my backhand, and put it on net. All right, there's a few drills to help you guys work on your scoring when you're in close to the net. Don't forget to be creative, come up with your own drills. Think of situations you're in on the ice and how you can turn that into a drill so you can continue to work on your skills and improve when you're at home. If you're looking for any of the stuff that I have in the video, I'll put a link in the video description where you can get it. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I have all kinds of drills on how to improve your skills, and I'm always adding new stuff. Thanks a lot for watching the video. We'll see you in the next one.